I'm Korean. People need to accept the fact I do look like Jimin. I'm pretty much identical to Jimin. I've got my new nose and oh my god, it's so beautiful. Here it is. This is my new nose, guys. I am so happy.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Graham. You know what? We've been on an absolute tear of stupidity with these recent videos, and I gotta tell you, this video right here is no exception. In fact, this is one of the titans of stupidity on the internet currently, and the person I'm talking about is Oli London, who has undergone, I don't even know at this point, maybe even 100 surgeries to look like a K-pop star named Jimin. But in today's episode, we're gonna be reacting to this newest piece that truly has done, titled I Identify as Korean, Now I'm Getting My 6th Nose Job, which is just the most 2021 title of any YouTube video that I've ever seen. So if that sounds interesting to you and you want to sit back and cringe with me, make sure you watch this one until the very end. But without any further ado, let's get into this.
I'm Oli London. I'm originally from the UK, but actually I identify as Korean, so I'm from Busan, South Korea.
So yeah, that's what Oli claims, is that they are actually from Korea, which is quite a far-fetched thing to say when you probably didn't even realize Korea existed until you were like 8 years old and learned about it in school. You had never been there up until that point from when you were born, but despite that, just because you're a super fan of some group who actually does originate from that area, you are now claiming that you were born there or from there, which is mind-blowing. But that's just one of the many things that Oli is going to say in this video that just has me thinking they've completely lost their minds.
Because I have a little bit of an obsession with a man named Jimin. Guys, I'm just with Jimin. I'm touching Jimin's hand. This is actually Jimin's handprints, who happens to be in the best K-pop band in the world, BTS.
Part of the thing with me and Oli is I can't tell what is satire and what is purposefully supposed to be like a bit of a character and what is real at this point, because it's one of those cases where this person is either so ridiculous, like how do they even exist in reality, or the other reality where it's just a person that simply understands the virality of a character like this. But then you have to put into question, why would you actually be undergoing these surgeries and like submit yourself to looking like this simply for fame? And that's why I honestly am leaning towards this truly just being an unhealthy obsession and someone that has entirely too much money and nobody around them that tells them no, so they go out and get ridiculous surgeries that make them look nothing like the person they're idolizing.
So right now I'm in El Paso, Texas, because I will be undergoing my next and final procedures, and I'm so excited.
So that's right, you heard it here first, folks. According to Oli, this is going to be their final procedure, this 6th nose job, which I didn't even think you could do a nose job that many times without destroying your nose. And I think they actually say that later on, that like other doctors warn them about doing further surgeries on their nose, and if they did, that it could literally just break off or something. I don't know. But when you're tampering with your face that much and it's 90% silicone, something's bound to go wrong. So I'm glad that they're saying this is the last procedure, but I really don't believe that. I feel like someone who has gone this far to alter their face and body just will never stop. There will never be a point where you're happy, because obviously you're doing that to fill a void, and you have some other serious issues that you need to look at when it comes to self-confidence and just like your personal image.
I would call myself transracial because that's one way of best describing how I feel. So obviously I identify as Korean, but people don't seem to get that.
All right, now here's where we get to the what in the Rachel Dolezal is going on portion of the video. Oli claims that they are transracial, which again, this is just a further delusion of this person's mind, that they are so entrenched in this Korean culture and obsessed with this band so much that they can just claim that they are that nationality. And I'm sure some people on the internet would even debate me on this, but I think this is just a ridiculous case of somebody going way too far, and again, being surrounded by some groups of people that don't tell them no, so they just continue in this delusion until it gets to unhealthy points like where we're at right now. Actually, considering the fact that they have done over $200,000 in botched surgeries to themselves, I think the point of no return has long passed at this point.
People have made petitions online with thousands of signatures saying that I should be sent in a rocket to space off the planet Earth, and they compare me to Michael Jackson. So
I'm sorry, that's like the most inappropriate thing to laugh at, and for any other person I would feel pretty bad, but that is just one of the most random petitions I have ever heard. Whoever devised that thought of, oh, we should just take this Oli London person person and literally put them in a rocket and blast them off to the moon or something so we don't have to deal with them. And the fact that so many people signed it and the way that they just like said it so matter-of-factly, I was not expecting that. I'm sorry. All right, we'll get back to the video. Basically, Oli understandably has many haters online. And when you're going around claiming that you're now all of a sudden Korean, when instead you just look like a really sad, like middle-aged white woman, that's gonna invite a lot of haters, I would imagine.
You know, they're saying that I don't look like Jimin, which is probably the most offensive thing anyone could say because I'm identical to Jimin.
And apparently the most offensive thing you could ever say to Oli is that they don't look like Jimin. And I'll put up a side-by-side image here, and I know what you're saying, Grim. You accidentally, you know, you made an editing mistake here. You got the same JPEG up side by side, but no, those are actually two different images, I know. So it is kind of weird when you look at this side by side how accurate Oli looks like Jimin. I mean, I don't get how anyone could get that confused. So yeah, that is incredibly offensive. So in truly fashion, they always do this with these episodes with Oli here. They set up these weird, awkward lunch dates that are so clearly staged. I mean, look at the way they're all sitting. Also, look at this strip right here. That is just fashion in its rawest form, and somebody that truly knows how to elevate from Discord mod to, you know, high-end Discord mod, basically. But we'll skip past this cringy intro. Guess what Oli invited all of them around the table here for lunch to talk about? I'll wait. Oh wait, it's the exact same plots with every other video that contains them. Basically, it's to announce that they're going to have some sort of surgery, that surgery being this final nose job that should complete the Jimin look. We're like 99% accuracy on the whole Jimin thing. This will elevate it up to 100%, if not 101%.
A surprise? Is it Jimin?
Gosh.
Did you bring me Jimin?
Jimin in a box.
What is it? Wow, what is this? So the surprise is I am gonna have a revision rhinoplasty.
Wait, that was really weird editing. This friend brings out a GIF and then all of a sudden, Oli just skips that and is like, anyways, back to why I invited you. Yeah, I'm having surgery. 6th nose job, I believe it is. Basically, I'm becoming a K-pop star tomorrow. Like, okay, I guess we'll just skip past the gift anyways. I'm sure it's dumb.
So you're gonna
I'm
be
nervous too.
seeing Dr.
Oh my God.
Oh my
today.
No.
Yes.
And I was right. The gift is literally a bunch of swag that has branded materials for the doctor that apparently is like Instagram famous that Oli is about to go see. This person is just an expert in plastic surgery. So I'm sure the final result of Oli's 6th nose job is going to be immaculate, right, everyone? I mean, it's not like I already spoiled it in the intro and it's absolutely freaking terrifying or anything.
So we can definitely remove the scar so and make it so that it's nice and round.
So I finally have the K-pop look. Thank you so much.
I love that final shot there. I'll finally have the K-pop look. Yeah, that other procedure that they were just talking about, Oli's very unsatisfied. Apparently some funky nip situation going on, so they're just gonna snip at those while they're going at the 6th nose job. It's probably just a bonus package, you know, just wire this guy an extra $5,000 and he'll do it. It's literally how all these plastic surgeons are. They'll just sell their soul for you. As long as you give them money, they will do anything to your body, despite how bad it might look.
Guys, this is it. I've got my new nose and oh my God, it's so beautiful. Here it is. This is my new nose, guys. I am so happy.
Why would you spend that much money to achieve this look? I mean, I feel bad mocking this person because they're obviously going through a crisis in the past decade of this entire transformation. It's been a big call for help. But yeah, you just look like a freaking person from Whoville or something. That is an absolutely terrible nose job, and I think that you should probably sue that Instagram doctor that you went and got that operation from, or maybe sue your friend that got you the appointment as a present because, yeah, there's something illegal about this nose. But pretty much that is the newest installment into the life of Oli London, the absolute epitome of BTS stan and just taking things entirely too far. Look, you can be a fan of something, but you don't need to obsess over a person so badly that you want to become them and spend enough to buy a new house on changing your face just to look like them. All for it to end up like this too. Like, that's the worst part in the end. But that's pretty much all I can muster up right now because I've singed off too many brain cells already in this video. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. If you made it this far, as always, comment Grim Squad for life and I will love your comment and hit you up with a reply. Thank you to everyone who watched till the very end. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, peace out.